Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I'm going to be talking about Aldis Hodge. So, Aldis Hodge is an actor in Hollywood. He's in movies and he's in television. He is an African American, and I have watched him in, and also I will say I'm going to be talking about African Americans in film, and currently the state of African Americans and what roles they're cast for and what roles they're not cast for. So Aldis Hodge, I'm a big fan of Aldis Hodge, and the reason why is I think he's just a really talented actor, and I watched him in Leverage, which was an excellent show. He did a great job in that. Then I watched him in a show called Underground. He did a fantastic job in that. And the reason why I'm talking about him today is I was watching Jack Reacher 2. So this is a Tom Cruise action movie, came out in 2016, and Aldis Hodge plays a bit part in this movie, right? And I'm watching Aldis Hodge on the screen, and I was like, wow, he really is a fantastic actor. And even more than that, he seems to have all the aspects that I've seen virtually every single blockbuster that comes out. Every single blockbuster. It's extremely rare that there's an American blockbuster that's made that I don't see, right? And I was thinking, about it, and I was just like, wait, why is Aldis Hodge still in just these bit parts? Why has he never been the lead in a movie, and why has he never been the lead in a blockbuster? And the reason why I was asking that is when I look at Aldis Hodge, so to me, who do you cast in a blockbuster? You cast somebody who's tall, and you cast somebody who's incredibly charismatic, who can act, right? And who has proven themselves before, because generally you don't want to risk $100 and $150, $200 million on somebody who hasn't proven that they can act, right? And it really struck me, right, that Jurassic World, okay? The director of that, I remember hearing stories when they came out, the director was like, hey, Chris Pratt, I want to put you in my movie, my big, huge blockbuster, but you're fat, right? And you need to lose a lot of weight. Now, this is exactly what Chris Pratt said. And then he did that, so this director was like, I'm going to go find somebody and craft them into the Hollywood blockbuster star I need, rather than use a guy like Aldis Hodge, who's already there, right? And so, and the reason why I'm bringing this out is I'm kind of calling myself out here too, because a lot of times when I look at Hollywood, I see the progress, and I'm like, hey, I saw both ride-along movies. They were great. Kevin Hart's doing awesome. I'm going to go see Jumanji. I saw Central Intelligence. I'm seeing African-American, I'm seeing movies that have prominent African-American actors in them. And I was like, and things are going great. African-American movies are being made left and right. And so a lot of times I see the progress, and I'm like, what's everybody complaining about here? But now I get it. Just seeing Aldis Hodge in a bit part in Jack Reacher 2 really, opened my eyes today. I mean, I understand that African Americans struggle to get people into films in America, but Aldis Hodge is incredibly talented. He should be working on a sequel. He should have been in multiple blockbusters right now. He has every attribute for someone that you would put into a blockbuster film as the lead role. And I just like, this is crazy. Aldis Hodge should not be playing, television parts and bit parts in movies anymore. He should be the lead role in a blockbuster, right? Right now, Black Panther is being made, and I'm really hoping that Black Panther is going to turn a lot of stuff around. And if that movie really delivers, I think we might be seeing a lot more African Americans in film. But I am really seeing that Hollywood is still struggling to really put the people who should be into these films. And, and the biggest thing is, it's easy for me to point my finger at Hollywood. What should I be doing, right? So, one, I should be seeing more films with African Americans in them. So at this point, I go see films that look interesting to me if they have, you know, an African American person in them. But I've reached a point where I have a little bit of extra money, and I think I'm going to try to go see a few extra movies with African Americans in them, so that when the next time somebody is debating on whether Aldis Hodge should be cast, he will be cast. So I'm definitely going to increase the number of African American movies that I'm seeing. I'm going to add more to the current ones that I'm already going to see. And I really felt convicted a little bit, you know, like that Aldis Hodge, I'm part of the problem, right? If I was seeing more African American films, I think people would be more, you know, directors would be more likely to put Aldis Hodge in a blockbuster, which Aldis Hodge should have been in a blockbuster as the lead 5 years ago. And when I saw him in Jack Reacher 2, that was clear as day to me. So yeah, it's just me being a little self-reflective, and I'm going to try to do something about this problem. Take care.